Okay, so it's pocketgamer.biz, and we're in Shanghai for the ChinaJoy conference. We're checking out some of the cool Chinese developers and publishers, and we're with Jeff from iDreamsky. Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Nice to meet you, John.
So, what does iDreamsky do? Tell us about what you get up to.
So iDreamsky is a mobile game publisher founded in 2009. We have been publishing like really popular games in the West to China, including games like Angry Birds, Fruit Ninja, Temple Run, Doodle Jump. Recently, we also brought in Nimble Quest.
Okay, well, you can show us your fan. You got the Nimble Quest one there. That's a nice one. Yeah. Temple, you got show us the Temple Run one. It's very hot. So these are useful fans at the moment.
Yeah. So we also bring fish out of water to China, and of course most of you fans probably have heard Havric's new game Colossal Tron. We're also going to do that for China. So iDreamsky is one of the biggest game platform in China. We have over 260 million registered users with 60 million MAU.
Cool. And what does that? I mean, we know we played some of these games in the Western market. How much do they change to bring them to China? What kind of stuff does?
Well, the core mechanic itself cannot be changed. Like for example, like we work on Doodle Jump right now.
Okay.
Right, and we can change the jump mechanic. We can say like we don't want a jumping game, right? Then might as well not take Doodle Jump.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that needs to be changed, is how it monetizes.
Okay.
The strategy of monetization. The UI positioning, the user experience. For example, like one of the things that we find out is like people will not search for a store. So like you need to put your store button in like a very prominent area. Where in the West, you can put the store in the lower area, and if people want to buy stuff, they are going to go there and buy stuff, right? Another example is we find that in Chinese player, because they don't have that history of playing games. You can't expect like you working with your game is being played by a gamer. Or anyone that have played any sort of game before.
Okay.
So for example, like if I give you a game which is like a fighting game, and then you see a D-pad on it and two buttons, you automatically would want to try doing like down, up, right, punch to see like is there something happening, right? But like if you give this to like a Chinese gamer, like, and especially if it's his first game, then he'll go like, what am I supposed to do? Okay. Right.
So I guess that's why you've been taking a lot of the kind of quite casual, kind of obviously Fruit Ninja, pretty hopefully straightforward what you're doing.
Exactly.
And that's been, and you've been pretty successful with that. I mean, Fruit Ninja's done great numbers, isn't it?
Fruit Ninja and Temple Run, iDreamsky is the only company right now in China that have more than 2 games in like top 10 Android charts across almost every app stores.
But we were kind of chatting before, and you're kind of saying, obviously, you've taken a lot of kind of Western, American, and those kind of territory games, and now you're looking slightly different territories. So can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, if you look at the Chinese gaming market, MMORPG or web browser games or any sector, you will see that it always started with people like to play this type of game, like mobile game, for example, and then they will find out like the only good quality mobile games is made in the West. Hence, you can only play Western mobile games. Then the Korean and the Japanese games start coming in, and then they were like, quality-wise, Western games good, but culture-wise and how the gameplay is not really for Chinese, and the Korean and Japanese game is pretty much the same quality. Then you see players start moving their taste to Korean and Japanese game, and then after a while you will see Chinese game company actually manage to learn enough, and then being able to produce the same quality, being able to produce the same kind of mechanic and gameplay, but then the most important part is the same culture, the culture that you want. So I believe this is also happening in the mobile industry. I'm seeing like less and less Western game manage to get like very good result in China. I'm start seeing Korean and Japanese game coming in China. Started with Windrunner, came to China, and recently we also signed a deal with Death Sister on Cookie Run, which is the #1 Kakao game. And we're going to launch Cookie Run in the near future.
And I guess the other thing about the Chinese market is it always said there's like 400 app stores, and that seems to be changing a bit. And what's your kind of view on how that kind of trend on the kind of channel side?
Most people will think that because it used to be 400 app store, it's so difficult to do. Now it's becoming 40 store, it's so much easier. It's actually even harder now. Because dealing with 400 store, you can actually hire many people to do it, and it's just a matter of labor resource. But when it's just 10 store, then it's fighting for resource, and that is not labor resource anymore. That's actually a mind game. That's actually power struggle, and there's a lot of politics involved. So I think it's even harder in the future to fight for these top spots.
But you guys are kind of in the lead of this. So the big thing everyone's waiting for in China is WeChat launching its games platform, and you guys are you're in there. Whenever it launches, we don't know, but
well, the WeChat gaming platform have kind of soft launched already. There are internal games that is made by Tencent that is integrated with the WeChat gaming part already. But what is interesting to viewers of Pocket Gamer Biz is when our Tencent going to take in third-party developers. And the current only announcement that Tencent made, the first launch of games that is going to launch in the Tencent in the WeChat platform will be Fruit Ninja and Temple Run, which both of them is iDreamsky's product. And actually all the development of how to develop a WeChat version for Temple Run and Fruit Ninja is done by iDreamsky.
Cool, good. Well, we look forward to that whenever it happens. Thanks for your time, Jeff.
All right, thank you.